Hola Pisces, it's Tarot by Tess here with your March 2018 reading. Since it's your birthday month, one, happy birthday, belated and otherwise. I've done a small Lenormand spread for you guys at the beginning before I move into the tarot. You have coffin and birds, and this is the pair, and then I have a bottom as the overall, which also affects each card, so I paired them up, and it's tree. Okay. Coffin also has the 9 of Pentacles in the corner and the 7 of Pentacles in the corner and 7 of Cups in the corner. All right, so with coffin and birds, what I see for you is you could be worried about losing somebody, or you've already lost someone, most likely to a death, okay? And it stressed you out. Some of you are just worried about your health, okay? But for some of you, a grandfather, grandparent, grandmother, or somebody who was one, maybe if this is your spouse, but they also happen to be a grandparent, has passed on. And what I see is it's worried you. You may have lots of chatter going on in your head. Also, like the world is still chattering, like it's still going on, and you're thinking, how could this be, this really important person is no longer in the world, therefore how are you still going on and chattering like little birds? It's just annoying. It's like a nice summer day, the birds are singing, but you're inside trying to sleep, and it's really annoying. And yeah, you're kind of in your own funk right now. Not for everybody, but this is for some people. We're also going to have 2 more tarot spreads, so don't worry if this is not you. I'm also seeing somebody's keeping themselves busy in order to cope with some grief. Because this person is beside themselves. They don't know what to do with themselves. So this could be a couple that's been married for many, many, many years, signified by the tree. And that could be your partner, or just somebody is beside themselves. Doesn't have to be a grandparent though, okay? Because we don't even have lilies in here. But somebody's beside themselves with grief, and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to deal with it. And so they're suppressing grief by staying busy. And this could be that somebody's really, really sick and they know that the end is coming, and so they're keeping themselves preoccupied because they can't deal with it. And this person is, whoever this is very quick to just plunge into sorrow. I mean, and as a water sign, that's typical, okay? But I'm seeing more rigidity coming in. So not being as flexible, just everything might set this person off. But they're just exhausted. I'm also seeing aging. So whomever this is that's dying or has died, it's most likely from old age. It's a natural cause, okay? Health related usually, but just aging. So I do feel like it's somebody older, or just somebody who's had an illness that is no surprise that they might die, okay? But also I'm seeing this stress is affecting this person's health. Whomever is worried about the other person who has died or is dying, their health is being affected. And the idea here is there needs to be an end to chaos. I think there could be an end to suffering for whoever, may have some kind of a natural death, or this is saying that you should end your chaos, end your busyness. The idea is let go of stress. And it's try to find a way to do that. Because right now somebody's just repressing their worries. And this is saying you need another outlet, or an outlet in general, because the stress is affecting your health. So find a way to stay calm in the difficult times, because there's some kind of a nervousness that someone has, and it's deeply rooted. There's something, maybe it brings up memories for someone, I'm not sure, but there's some kind of deeply rooted anxiety that this is bringing about. Somebody doesn't know how to deal with things like this. They could have a fear of death, because they don't really know what to do with themselves. And because there's so much health involved here, this could be saying, you know, you're keeping busy to cope with the grief, but maybe working out is a strategy because you're busy, you know, it releases endorphins, you tucker yourself out. And when you're tuckered out, you're a little bit more calm and you go to sleep. So that's what I'm seeing here, okay? All right, now let's get into the tarot. This could be about love, work, whatever it's supposed to be about, okay? I've already cut and shuffled. All right, I'm actually gonna do a spread this time. I don't always do that. I'll do a random one for the next one, okay? All right, the first one is, what is your current situation? What is the current situation for Pisces regarding the month of March 2018? King of Wands reversed. Okay, so it could be somebody who's no longer a husband, possibly loss of a husband or a spouse, a boss leaving. I'll clarify if I need to. Okay, the next position, this could be you too. You may not be doing so hot. And that would be, you know, it could be another fire sign, some kind of a patriarch, male figure possibly. Okay. The next position is your issue, obstacle, or fate. Because it doesn't always have to be something negative. Even though most of the time people watch readings to see how to cope. All right. What is... Okay. Apparently you have a lot of cards. Oh, wow. Could be dealing with a Libra or a water sign. I gathered divorce that's made somebody very emotionally upset. With Queen of Cups in reverse, this could even lead to vindictiveness, drinking. Just overall not very happy. Not calm, very stressed, even possibly trying to detach emotionally, like wishing more could be done about something. But definitely not calm. Maybe even suspicious, feeling like you can't depend on something. And with Justice reversed, it feels like you think things aren't going in your favor. I think there may be some kind of feeling of inadequacy, because we have feeling inadequate, and then we have not using your talents. Or maybe you feel like you did all you could to save a marriage or a very committed relationship, and you still couldn't keep it from not happening. You may have felt like you were sabotaged in some way, or there was some kind of bias against you. And what I actually see is you're deceiving yourself, that there is no inadequacy. You're whole, all in of yourself. You've done everything you can. Don't deceive yourself into thinking something negative. But we do have sorrow, plunging into sorrow. Some of you, it's about a pledge of some sort. I'm not sure what that's about, though. And what I'm seeing here is advice is to be positive. There may have been some kind of harsh judgment. I think you're being very harsh and critical of yourself. And you're very, almost stubborn about this, very decisive, that there is something that you could have done. Or if this is not you, you might be dealing with somebody else who is this way. Just somebody's not putting in their fair share. But it really feels like it's self-critical. But I'm seeing stay positive with the Two of Cups in reverse. Stay positive. Work on all your relationships, okay? Because there's this chance of forgetting and forgiving, sorry. Forgetting and forgetting, okay. Sounds good to me. Starting over, with or without this person. But I do see lots of disharmony, lots of emotional imbalance. So for you, it seems like it's a challenge or an issue. Okay, the next one is steps that can help you with your issue, obstacle, or fate. What are the steps that will help Pisces with their issue, obstacle, or fate? Okay, Six of Wands in reverse. The World in reverse. Okay, I'm going to come back to it. All right, the next one is, what is your strength that will help you with the steps that will help you with the issue, obstacle, or fate? What is Pisces' strength that will help them with the steps to help them with the issue, obstacle, or fate? Got a lot of freaking cards. Apparently you have a lot going for you, man. Oh my goodness. Woman, I'm just saying man in general. Wow. You're getting something you want. I could very well see somebody coming back from your past. Because you have Hermit reversed and Five of Cups reversed. Plus you have Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So you must want to reconcile with somebody. I'm sorry, I haven't even... oh, sorry, I haven't even said what I was doing. Okay, the next one is other obstacles that may pop up or more advice. Or things to be looking out for Pisces around March 2018. Okay. I don't know why I wanted to go over there. This is a Piscean card, actually. But I see it as water signs in general. Funny, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. Although it was upright in the other deck, because I don't read those in reverse. Okay, the next one is potential outcome. And I say potential because if you don't do the steps, or you don't mask, or overcome this obstacle or whatever, then it's a potential outcome. What is the potential outcome for Pisces should they follow the advice and the steps? Okay. What is the advice for Pisces should they follow the advice, the steps? Must be something big. Or needs the right card, apparently. Okay, that didn't flip over, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh, I thought there was something else. Okay, bottom of the deck, King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we don't have any other cards that would indicate too much negativity, but King of Swords in reverse makes me think that there's somebody you might not be able to win an argument with. That could be this energy that we were seeing earlier with the King of Swords, the Justice in reverse. Somebody's very harsh. This could be an actual judge, but somebody's being very harsh. And this is really saying keep away. I hate this. For some of you, this is a court reading, and I don't do court readings, okay? I'll just say something briefly, because we do have Justice reversed, King of Swords reversed, and King of Wands reversed. King of Wands usually indicates, with King of Swords, that there is a court win. However, King of Wands is reversed, and so is King of Swords. So I feel like something may just not go in your favor. And it's about a divorce, perhaps. Something just isn't going in your favor because justice is reversed anyway. And that's your obstacle. It could be that things were just twisted. Maybe there were some rumors of some sort, some kind of manipulation going on. And with Seven of Pentacles reversed, normally with the King of Swords it's saying like no offense, but it's in reverse, so it's like being convicted of some kind of an offense, or something just really offends you. I hate court readings. I'm not doing them. So I wanted to clarify. Yeah, why is King of Wands reversed here? Okay, well, it didn't flip over, so if it needs to come out, it'll come out. Okay, that was definitely sticking out. Balance. Sagittarius card. We do have a fire sign here, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like with the King of Wands in reverse, there isn't some balance. Somebody is really off. Like they're severe, but they're also tolerant at the same time. This person is not letting anything stand in their way. That's probably why you can't win with this person. Maybe this is your energy. I'm seeing like no devotion going on here. And then somebody getting their freedom. This is saying to let go, to to be patient and cooperate. Yeah, I mean, that's all I really see right here for your current situation. Okay, let's go to your issue, obstacle, or fate. We already talked about it. Okay, well, here it is. 8 of Pentacles. Working really hard, trying to stay committed to a relationship. But I feel like you might be putting more in. Also, I feel like somebody is working hard to kind of sabotage. There is some kind of a bias. And it's not fair because justice is in reverse. Also, for some of you, this could be a job contract. There might be some idea of fraud. This could be the offense that somebody's working on. It reminds me of when people get divorced, sometimes they put fraud. I'm not sure why that is, but that could be something going on here. But I'm seeing just persevere. Keep going, okay? And if you keep working hard at something, you're going to end up successful. Get that emotional balance back. Okay, let's go over to your action steps, I guess we could say. We have the World in reverse with the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this is, it feels like falling into a trap that happened here. So you're looking for emotional satisfaction. But what I really feel like you should do is kind of fly under the radar. Okay. Also be careful of arrogance, because I've seen arrogance in a couple of cards here. So just be careful of that. Because this is also kind of an arrogant card. This over here is arrogance due to being overaccomplished. And this would kind of be the same thing sometimes, but it's in reverse. So I feel like that, whatever it is, being arrogant or feeling like you're super accomplished could lead to a missed opportunity, like fleeting success. Also, there's this idea of not resting on your laurels, like you need more hard work. If you get a contract, you could still lose it. Okay, so some of you are trapped by duty, unfortunately. Some of you feel overwhelmed. And what I see is keep moving, okay? Don't resist change. Roll with it. Go with the flow. Because you'll end up with emotional satisfaction because you do have the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups in your strength. And I'm also seeing that if you keep doing this, if you are doing everything with integrity, everything will work out for you, okay? But right now you're kind of isolated from the world. Maybe your world got turned upside down, and eventually you'll join the world again. And that's usually the advice, is to come out of isolation and join the world. And you're not quite there yet, but you're almost there, or you will be. And I'm seeing the world will still be there when you're ready, okay? Again, the world keeps moving even though yours kind of stopped. Let's get some clarification. I feel like there's fear, maybe some kind of treachery, but I just see keep a low profile. This could be some kind of a weird attraction at work. and it just ended badly. Some kind of an atmosphere is just draining you, most likely in regards to work. And you're kind of waiting around. There's a big delay, and the waiting is taking longer than you were expecting. And somebody could try to cheat you out of something. But I'm seeing keep a low profile. Don't draw attention to yourself. Just keep working. I'm seeing like do your job the best you can. So we have the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. There may be something involving government again with the world and justice here, and it's being more reasonable. Having more self-control with temperance in here as well. Some of you, I'm seeing if you're asked to be promoted to a higher position, I'm seeing maybe you should turn it down. Okay? If you get passed over for a promotion, it wasn't yours, okay? So don't even worry about it. You probably would not have wanted it. But I do see, with the Emperor here and Nine of Cups, you'll get what you want. But you're just going to work hard for it. I do see you're very capable, very competent. I'm also seeing very calm. And this came up in the other reading, so there may be a mature, older male figure or an Aries that you can go to for leadership, even spiritual leadership. But with the Six of Wands in reverse, I feel like not successful leadership. So again, if you get offered a job to be a leader or a boss or a manager, I'm just seeing not successful. So I would pass on that opportunity. But overall, if there is a judge, I just don't feel like there's success in court. And you may have terrible leadership wherever you are, most likely at work. Could be in a marriage, okay? And the Ace of Wands says, just believe in yourself. Be optimistic, okay? I know it's hard in all of this information that you're getting. I think the new approach is to kind of lay low. Yeah. And sometimes you might just need to go and talk to your family. All right. So your strength is Ten of Wands, working real hard, shouldering some burdens, and being in control. And for some reason, the Ten of Wands here is showing up being inflexible. And I was seeing that earlier in our last reading, you were inflexible. So apparently this is your strength in some way. Like not being wishy-washy, perhaps. Nine of Cups, being stable. And we do have stability here. So being stable somehow or another, whether it's, with addictions or not, I'm not sure. I could see drinking. Either way, just being stable and showing you're stable is actually going to work in your favor. It's your strength. I'm also seeing that you have some blessings you can count. With the Hermit in reverse, I'm seeing you're going to notice or you understand that sometimes your ego might get in the way of your common sense, and that's going to help you with the situation. I'm also seeing like trouble with resources. I was seeing bad resources earlier. So something about that probably with your job. But I'm seeing you might change your attitude about something. You might ask somebody for their insight. I'm also seeing rejoin the world, rejoin life. So there you go. You might cut people out of your life whom you know are not for your best good. And I do see possible reunion with the Two of Cups in here, Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, Hermit. There's a possible reunion, okay? Maybe, no. I feel like you're coming into a new age. Like one part of your life is done, going into something else. I'm also seeing you might seek legal advice, but it may just not help, okay? And if you're an apprentice or you're new to something, maybe you started a new business, there may be some kind of legal ties you didn't know about. I'm seeing you're learning and studying, trying to figure things out. You're gaining in knowledge that you can share with people. Again, I'm seeing grandparents with the Emperor. So, there could have been a loss of life with a grandparent again. I'm seeing just moderation in everything you do. When you act, I feel like you're not going to take some advice. But yeah, if you're an apprentice, like I was going to say earlier before I got sidetracked, your success is going to be achieved over time, especially if you're a newbie. But yeah, I'm seeing taking advice from a grandparent. Maybe you wanted to go to your grandparent for advice, but they're no longer with you. Something like that. So instead of not heeding advice, it's just like you're not able to get it. And you do have the Ace of Cups here. So I'm seeing basically love and compassion, abundance. You're on the right path. You know you will be. Even though the Queen of Cups is reversed here, you might meet somebody, a blonde perhaps, maybe a blonde water sign, behind a table. This could be somebody you want to reconcile with, but either way, I'm seeing love offers coming in. And then your next strength is Five of Cups in reverse. It's no longer feeling sorrow, coming out of sorrow, not feeling guilty or remorse. Maybe maybe just coming out of disappointment. Somebody may help you with that because you're getting emotional satisfaction. It's just delayed. Okay, something else that might come up. High Priestess. So I'm seeing, again, be patient. Be under the radar. Be passive even. You might have, you might seek a teacher, a guide, some kind of religious leader in place of someone that you no longer have with you. And you might develop an appreciation for life. I feel like if you've had some kind of creativity that's been blocked at work, or you feel like you can't move forward, that's going to start showing up again. I'm seeing to act only with love. Also, I'm seeing if you act passively in the midst of turmoil, that's showing power. And you're reflecting. For some of you, you're a woman and you're kind of in the business that's considered a man's role, maybe even a judge, but you're considered doing a man's job. Some of you, whatever's going on in your life, with the Hermit reversed here, the High Priestess here, there's another card around here somewhere. King of Swords in reverse or upright, just kind of playing detective. But the Hermit reverse says you're going to let go of that search for the truth because you were just very, very focused on it, and you're going to let it go. Or that's the advice. And that's your strength, so I think you'll do it. And then you're going to avoid some problems. That may be where the ego is coming in, like humbling oneself, saying, maybe I just don't need to know. And so this is saying you would let it go. With the Page of Wands in reverse over here, I'm seeing there's some kind of a malfunction temporarily, some instability. I'm also seeing, in order to bring back some vitality for yourself, you're planning on, or you might plan on, or advice for you is to not indulge in things that are considered mindless. Maybe that's drinking, something of that nature. Okay. But I feel like there's a need for a change in perspective, and it just hasn't quite happened yet for you. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's possible carelessness. So over here is that mindless idea. Again, so you could be, I see lots of anxiety with these two cards. This is saying to kind of calm that and stifle it a little bit, not to repress it, okay, but find a way so that it doesn't overtake you. Because it might be building and building and building. And that's not a good thing. You might be overthinking something. You're very concerned, very worried, but you don't have any reason to be. Seven of Cups has not shown up, so there's no really reason to worry, okay? You can think about it a little bit, and then you'll make a decision, because there's something you might need to confront. Because there's not something that's not your priority. You're not really caring about it, but I'm seeing that's not a good thing. You should be taking action on something. Because we do have afraid to take an action. All right, now we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. I'm really wondering about this. I'm seeing if you wish for success too much, as opposed to actually trying to make it happen, it can lead to a failure. And it's something you're afraid of. Could be, separation from a partner again, emotional repression, but temporary, okay. I'm seeing not going for something. Maybe procrastinating. And remember, over here, it's like don't procrastinate because you'll regret it. So I'm seeing don't procrastinate on something. You may need a new idea or a new approach, a fresh approach. I'm also seeing overlooked because of unrealized potential. So this could be, your energy where you didn't feel like you were passed over because you weren't meeting your expectations or realizing your full potential. And what I see here is you just don't realize your own potential. That could be happening with other people, but here it's like this is a good thing to be looked over for this, if it's a position or somebody's not giving you attention. I'm seeing this is actually a good thing. One, because Two of Cups is here. Maybe if it's a love situation, it's dangerous for your reputation, for the women out there. Maybe it could have led to some kind of a ruin of some sort. So it's good that this didn't come to fruition, because it's actually a thumbs down from the universe, whatever path you were wanting to take. And here, the Ace of Wands is also in reverse in his hand. So I'm seeing something should be dealt with, but don't act hastily. Really think about something and then take action. Okay, why is the Ace of Wands reversed here as the outcome? Oh, okay. Hangman reversed. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, what I see here is whatever you would have taken up, whether it's a person, a job, it would have been you doing a whole bunch of work. Very one-sided. Also, I'm seeing with the High Priestess here, submitting to the knowledge of, que sera, sera, what will be, will be. And if there's some kind of a domineering person, somebody who's kind of like a bully in some ways, it's best to deal with them passively. Like, don't draw attention to yourself. Because in the end, they'll get bored and they'll move on. But I feel like there's some kind of a hermit period you've been in and you're going to come out. Maybe, having seen things from a new perspective. And the harsh judgments that have been had against you or that you've been having against yourself are gone. But I do see there was some kind of a missed opportunity, and I think this is a good thing for you. Okay? Both of these are coming up. I'm seeing whatever opportunity is coming up, maybe we just shouldn't be going for it. I'm also seeing you have a hard time believing in yourself, and I think that's going to change with your new perspective. All right, let's get some more here. But I'm also seeing, don't accept this as your fate, okay? There's still more out there. There's more on the horizon. Okay, wow. Got a lot of cards that came out for you. Okay, so we have strength. Yeah, I definitely see self-control needed here. Could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Temperance, so pretty much any water sign. I mean, any fire sign. Okay. I'm seeing the need to be brave. Somebody does seem to be dominating your expression. And I'm seeing that, right under the radar, but still, be willing to stand up for yourself in a dire situation. There may be some really strict law, strict rule, or unfortunately, a not very good legal team, not very good HR team. I'm seeing you'll endure the hard situation, you'll pick yourself back up, and you'll trudge on from whatever this might be. But there's just a really terrible leader, and they just tend to have power, unfortunately. We have the Fool. Okay, I was wondering when this would come up. You'll end up a little bit more carefree, in control of yourself. And I'm also seeing that it's overcoming fear. It's transforming one's ego self, and we've been talking about that. And seeing that your prayers just aren't in vain, okay? Things will turn about. It could just be that there was an unexpected promotion, okay? And it didn't turn out the way you wanted. And I'm seeing that maybe somebody you didn't get along with had a promotion, something like that, okay? Could have been a new unexpected love offer. Something just unexpected, something surprising. I'm seeing hard work and having integrity is going to be key to this challenge that you have. But I'm also saying take a chance, take a scary step. Seems like it's all right. Then we have Four of Swords. Some people are kind of in this, rehab mode, I guess you could say, when it comes to, drinking perhaps. But we also have awake with the Four of Swords. And we have Five of Cups in reverse. So somebody's getting over a funeral, a death, something like that, just like the previous reading. I'm seeing balance being restored. Definitely have peace, getting that quiet that you needed. Maybe meditation with temperance here. We do have a little bit of solitude, okay, like finding peace in solitude. And then eventually when you're ready, you'll come back out. You just need some time. I'm also seeing being passive. Being, walking to the beat of your own drum. Peace, passivity, especially due to mental exhaustion. But it's going into the unknown purposefully, maybe going into a new career, maybe in a more like new age psychic kind of realm, perhaps. Not sure about that. But I'm seeing optimism. And if there's a new love coming in, it might be different, non-traditional. But I'm seeing self-esteem coming back, joy coming back. In fact, joy seems to be on your doorstep. You just have to run into it. Okay, let's do the next spread. All right. Now this one, there's not any particular spread. It's just cards coming out. And I like to pull and talk about those. Okay, so this is for Pisces for March 2018. I need to shuffle a little bit, make sure if any cards come out that it's not just my shuffling, it's not coincidence, it's meant to happen. I mean, when you have 78 cards and the same ones come out, it's important. Alright, let's see what's going to happen with Pisces. What do Pisces need to know for March 2018? What's going on with Pisces? What's coming towards Pisces? What messages are there? Okay. Ace of Wands up right now. And that was in your steps. And then Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like being free. Like finally coming out of self-restriction. Somebody may have put you in there, but you've kept yourself in there in some way. Now you know where you want to go, what passion you want to follow. No longer feeling bound. Could be that an affair is revealed to someone, okay? But definitely releasing, trusting that more is out there. I do see more luck coming in, maybe even with money. It's like finally knowing your worth, no longer being in a mental prison. Okay. Four of Pentacles, maybe keeping information to yourself. Oh, I just flipped that around. So sorry. It's actually upright. Star. Yeah, self-esteem coming back. Like you're raking it in, actually. You get noticed for your talent. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Definitely much better than the last two readings, I would say. But yeah, I like seeing this. I'm also having this, anything is possible. And now we have thumbs up from the universe. Okay, so anything is possible. Exercising your choice, because remember, this person's not exercising their choice. They feel like they're stuck. And here you are. It's like taking that blindfold off, and all of a sudden, look what all you gain. Sorry, my screen's going black. Okay. This could be healing or just feeling significant. This could be the full recovery. I feel lots of hope is here, lots of faith and peace. Realizing that, some things are transitory and some things are permanent. And there's very rare there's not very many things that are permanent. And so realizing, this too shall pass kind of a thing, should it not be very pleasant. And realizing there is a reunion at some point, whenever we've died, okay? And that's not for everybody, obviously, okay? It's just for the people for whom that applied earlier. Sorry, my skirt's riding up for some reason, even though I'm not really moving. Also, the star usually comes right after the tower. So whatever tower situation you've gone through in life, this is that peace, that calm after that chaos. And of course, in the first reading, we did say end chaos. So I do feel like that's coming for you guys. And if you're not being recognized where you are now, I feel like you will be wherever you go if you do decide to move, or you will get recognized eventually in a good way. And I see being more flexible, actually. Huh. Okay. I'm seeing talent, being recognized for talent, being calm, again, being on the right path, being healthy. Just having hope, having faith, being courageous. And also, this is saying, as advice, you have potential. It's not unrealized. So somebody's going to see it. But as advice, it says, reflect on your hopes, your goals, your abilities, and kind of compare them to see what path you should take, what your future choices should be. Not overshooting, not undershooting. Like finding something that's for you, okay? Okay, let's see what else is coming up for Pisces. I'm also seeing stability's back. And you're just acquiring more and more and more. Lots of control. Hermit reversed. Okay, so that's popping up again for you. That's really important. That was in your strengths. Okay, I feel like being willing to be vulnerable. That's something here. Okay. With the Four of Pentacles, being cautious, although being vulnerable. Okay, so I feel like I have cautious optimism here. And it could be with finances, okay? Saving money, just being careful. Not sure exactly why that's here, though. Okay. And it feels like it's going to be hard to share your excitement. Not sure, like you're going to keep it to yourself, like almost like a secret. There's some kind of secret knowledge that you're supposed to share with others, but you're not. I don't know, maybe it's a job promotion, or you got a new job, you had an interview and you got the job and you're not sharing it with somebody. Or there could be some kind of a secret love where somebody finds you very, very special. Ooh, could be that water sign that we had earlier, maybe, or if this is you for some reason, then it turns around for you and you get your emotional balance back, you're healthy again. Again, one of your strengths. So your issue, obstacle, or fate turns around, and it's due to one of your strengths, which is overcoming that emotional, overwhelming, that sadness, disappointment, being emotionally off balance. Wow. Something that made you sad, most likely breakup, not being recognized, and then, of course, if somebody passed. It's being able to come out of that. I feel like there is a coming out of isolation. So this one kind of leads off of the other one a little bit. But it's still a different reading. It's mending a broken heart, mending a disappointment, And most likely some kind of apology. Somebody may want to come back and apologize for something. Okay, but I was talking about earlier, like not being able to share some information. Also, if you've been in isolation for a while, you might come out and people just aren't familiar with you. So you may, or if you came from like a small town, this person is kind of like an outsider a little bit, and you go to somewhere bigger, you may have to be a little bit more vulnerable. There could be this idea of being a big fish in a little pond, and I'm seeing something might happen with that where it's reversed. And just being very transparent with people. I think that's necessary here for some reason. Maybe it's being transparent with your finances. I don't know, I feel like there's something not being said. I'm not sure what it is. There's something I haven't found yet. Maybe you have a promotion, you have a good relationship, but due to your circumstances, maybe you've been in isolation for a while. You maybe have isolated yourself from friends or family, and so you don't have anybody to share it with. You're not on familiar terms with people right now. Yeah, that feels like something going on here. Okay, let's get another one real quick. Anything else for Pisces? Okay, 2 more cards it looks like. Oh, this turned around too, good. Page of Cups in reverse. Well, Page of Cups is a Pisces card. So this could be saying you just need lots of love and TLC. Maybe a whole bunch. And you're a little pessimistic, but at the same time, the advice is to be optimistic. I'm seeing you'll gain due to success. There might be some frustration involved, maybe unrequited love, because we have unrequited and then somebody's not ready to kiss and make up. But I'm seeing whatever it is worth the investment. Be reassured, be optimistic is again coming up. Something's growing. It's your lifestyle, your relationships, something's coming here. It's a good thing. I'm seeing somebody really, they're trying to cultivate some kind of a reputation. They really care about what other people think. And it's causing them to, like, their self-esteem just dips. And then it goes up and then it dips. And I'm seeing, yeah, you can't let accomplishments, you can't let people, you can't let your job, nothing like that should be determining your self-worth or how you feel about yourself. Things and accomplishments aren't really who we are. I mean, there's plenty of terrible people out there who have accomplished really great things. Okay, maybe in some form of compensation, who knows? But those things don't matter, okay? We tend to judge ourselves by our intentions, and we don't judge others in that way. So I'm seeing judge yourself as well as others by intents. You know, and if somebody lies about what their intentions are, well, then that's on them. You're only responsible for you, okay? There might be some difficult communication. And some of you, maybe you are romantically involved with somebody and one or both of you just had neutral feelings. Maybe it wasn't everything you thought it was going to be, or they felt like, well, I thought I was interested, but I'm not. I'm saying it's not the end of the world, okay? There might be somebody coming back for you if that's the case. Like, you might get disappointed by one person, but another one comes back. Or maybe the same person comes back. They don't want to kiss and make up. They just want you as a friend. In friendship, hey, we can all use friends, okay? I know people say I have enough friends, but really, do you? So let's see here. You might be dealing with a Cancer too, if this is you. All right, let's get you some advice. Angel answers. Okay, wow. Unlikely. So there is some kind of a relationship that's not very likely. Getting the first promotion that comes to you, unlikely. Yeah, emphatic, no. And again, there's a wait, but once you've waited a reasonable amount of time, there's a need to take action. No overwaiting. This could be you saying, no, I don't want to rejoin the world. I'm upset about something. But you'll come out in your sweet time, okay? That's a little different. If you're like mourning something, like a loss of a life or some kind of a tragedy, which I didn't really see too much in here other than, you know, breakup or, you know, loss of a life. Compromise. I like it. And then take action. Okay, so wait, okay. Compromise within yourself, with others, and then take action. Okay, so that's what you had to do in the meantime. You had to compromise. Maybe you were being just a tad bit stubborn about something, or somebody else was, and compromise is needed. Yep, all in perfect timing, of course. That's how it always is. I mean, you're getting the Star, so that's a really good outcome, you know. Emotional balance, too. All right, Pisces, good luck.